I think my talk will be pretty comprehensible today. I was not in gifted and talented education. But my whole life I've been really interested in what is intelligence, what is human potential, how many kids, even kids that we label gifted and talented, are falling between the cracks because of our outdated notions of what it means to succeed, what it takes to succeed, how human development works, all these various factors that play a role in success. For the first couple of years of my life, I had a lot of fluid in my ears, and it made it very difficult for me to process information in real time. I developed a learning disability called central auditory processing disorder, and I was treated like I was stupid, just because it took me a little bit longer to hear. I was treated as I was stupid. I was bullied an awful lot, and I want you to just go into my head here. So I was in 6th grade, and I really felt as though I was ready for more intellectual challenges, and yet I was still kept in this slow track, and I had this dual identity. Like, on the one hand, I felt like I could handle more, but on the other hand, I was just constantly told and treated by everyone as though I was actually learning disabled. And it created this really, this conflict in me that lasted all the way up to 9th grade. The school administrators have never seen anything like this before. No one's ever tried to just break out of special ed before. So there was nothing in place for this situation. So I had this big meeting with the school administrator and the school psychologist and everyone. It was this big deal. And they're like, okay, this is what we're going to do because we're going to let you on a trial basis. I signed up for a lot of things, but I approached my grandfather, who was a cellist with the Philadelphia Orchestra. And he was retired at that point. And I said, you know what, will you teach me how to play cello? I'm going to join the school orchestra. I'm going to join it. And he's like, sure. So that summer, after I got out of special education, I practiced 8-9 hours a day on my cello, and I asked the school conductor. I said, "Can I join your school orchestra by the start of the school year?" And he's like, "What do you play?" And I was like, "I will play cello by the start of the school year." He's like, "Whatever, dude. Sign up, whatever." So I did sign up, and by the start of the school year, in the first seating test, does anyone know what a seating test is? In the first seating test, I was not last chair. I had beat someone who had been playing since elementary school. And it really made me think of what exactly are people capable of that we're not even giving them, if we gave them the opportunity to succeed. So I've been trying to study the psychology of this stuff. 2 months ago, I started my new job. I was an NYU professor the past 5 years and recently moved to Philadelphia. I was hired as scientific director of the brand new Imagination Institute at University of Pennsylvania. And it's a really exciting time for this field where we're really trying to, turbocharge a field and perhaps even start a new field. It depends on just how much research we get going in this. But we really want to spur research and researchers from various different and foster collaborations among artists, creative. We're sending out research proposals. We're giving lots of money away for research on imagination. Music schools, art schools, leadership, military, China. We really want to get more innovation going on China, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And what we do is we have built a full-time position in the high schools called the Dream Director. It's not your typical guidance counselor who you go to and you say, you know what, I really want to do this, and they say, be realistic. You go to a Dream Director. No offense if there are any guidance counselors in this room. I'm sure you're the exception to that rule. But you can go into the full-time job, Dream Director. You say, you know what, I want to cure world peace, or not cure, have world peace, cure world hunger. I always mix my metaphors. I want to cure world. I don't want fuck world peace. Yeah, I want to cure that shit. What do you say? Problem solved. Yeah. And what do they say? Well, the Dream Director says, great. How can we get you there? There's no IQ threshold for being able to have a dream. It's not like it's not like, oh, well, we have to measure your test scores and see if you're allowed to dream. We want to shift the whole model of education away from this really, this model that simply is not working. It's not working for anyone. So we have this, thank you. So we have this dream. We imagine a world where any student anywhere can put a dream into action. And so some of these kids who have been written off by the school system do the most remarkable things. And the point is not that they have to cure whatever. I don't want to make that mistake again. I don't want to think about it. They don't want the cure, cure broccoli. If they want to cure broccoli, it's not that they have to actually cure broccoli. That's not, because that's a big goal. That's a very lofty goal to cure broccoli. But the point is, every step they take towards curing broccoli, you see a transformation in them. All you have to do is give them a chance to go towards their future. That's it. And it transforms their academic performance. Everything stems and trickles down from there. You have to be your own self-advocate in life, okay? And that's the one huge message. So I just want to leave today with one call, which I've been just going around all over, everywhere. Anyone who will just listen to me, to this one simple message. I'm very adamant that we need to shift our culture, our educational culture, our business culture, everything in our culture, from this obsessive need to evaluate, to this culture of evaluation, to a culture of inspiration. I think we'll be very pleasantly surprised by just how much creative potential is possible in everyone. Thank you.
Beautiful.